test server. I was playing a little bit of this earlier. Um, so first things first, let's check out the new operators. And check out Alibi. That's everyone's looking at her first. So she comes with the MX4 Storm. If you played Battlefield 4, it's one of the main submachine guns that the engineer class has. Submachine gun's actually pretty good. I was testing it out a little bit earlier. The iron sights are not bad. Its recoil is amazing, and the fire rate's pretty controllable, pretty high. Um, I'm gonna compare it to Legion submachine gun. It's almost the same stats. The only difference is the fact that Legion submachine gun does 30 damage, and its submachine gun's a little bit slower in comparison to the MX4. The submachine gun does 30 damage, and the fire rate is 900 compared to the MX4 Storm, which does 26 damage and does 960. It fires 950, I think 950 or 960 rates per minute. Let's see. It's RPM. 950, sorry. The damage is equal to Valkyrie's MPX. Again, biggest difference is the fact that this gun's the MX4 Storm has a faster fire rate, so it's actually better than Valkyrie's MPX. Her playstyle is actually pretty fun to mess around with the decoys and whatnot. She's given a impact grenade, and she's given 2 secondaries. A shotgun that works like the Executioner from Black Ops 2, if you've ever played Black Ops 2, and a sidearm. If you guys have played PUBG, it's a lot like the R45, 45 ACP sidearm, but the fact is that this gun's recoil is actually pretty controllable when it comes to the magnums. Also, another interesting fact is that you could put a suppressor on this magnum. I don't think you'd want to, personally, because I mean, the damage difference is set, but it's not too bad. But gonna want to rock the muzzle brake on this thing, okay? Another thing that I'm really excited to see, they brought the A12 in this game. This thing has 30 in the mags with 90 in reserves. You can rock an angled grip and a grip. I'm going to rock a grip on this thing because I feel like it's going to kick. The laser sight. You could also put, all the other sights on there, but we're just going to leave that off. But yeah, her MX4 Storm. I've been using it with nothing but just iron sights so far. I've been liking it. The iron sights are fine. I'd probably recommend reflex or hollow, but that's just me. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep using nothing but just the naked gun with the grip on it and with the compensator, because of the fact that whenever she tosses out her decoy, it shows her using a naked MX4 with no attachment on it whatsoever. If you have a sight on there and if you're trying to blend in with the decoy, it's going to be given away. And that's if you're playing against someone who's who's observative and whatnot. Yeah, that's Alibi. Now we're gonna go to my man Maestro. So his gun is the Amelie. If it's the Amelie light machine gun. If you've played Call of Duty's Ghost, and I think Advanced Warfare might have it. It's one of the LMGs in there. Does 35 damage. Pretty high fire rate. Same fire rate as Legion submachine gun. The best thing I could compare it to. Extremely accurate when it comes to hip firing. It's ridiculous how accurate this thing is when it comes to hip firing. It's pretty surprising. And he also has a 12. Good thing about this is that since our buddy over here is a 3 armor, we're allowed to have an ACOG on this gun. I'm going to probably continue using the ACOG. The only annoying thing about it is that it has that side grip, so you're kind of holding it like you're holding IQ's LMG. That's going to take up a little more space when you're aiming down sights with the ACOG. But nevertheless, he is an anchor. You're not going to be running around with him a lot. And yeah. Also, you could slap a suppressor on here. I probably wouldn't want to, because you're going to be spraying with this gun. The suppressor does bring it down, not too much. Again, probably wouldn't want to do that, but, everyone's playstyle is different. I'm going to keep with the compensator for that rapid fire. I'm going to check out a terrorist hunt real quick with these guys. Or not a terrorist hunt, a custom game real quick. Playing these two. Just to show off the the guns that they have. Now, when I was playing this earlier, I don't know if it's a glitch or not, but there's no base cameras on this map, which is interesting for the defenders, seeing that it is a pretty decently big map. There's a basement and there's 2 floors. We're gonna go ahead and go with the 2nd floor, just for shits and giggles. Gonna be using her gun. Gonna be rocking the Magnum, the MX4, and the impact grenade. That's the thing. If you have that secondary shotgun, you're not really gonna need it to make holes. Yeah, I think it's plain. It's just a straight up plain PDW, personal defense weapon. I mean, you can make holes out of it, but she does have impact grenades, so there's no need for you to be making holes. It's not Alibi's priority. Let's just say that. When it comes to secondaries, shotguns, mirror shotguns is going to be miles better for doing that.
You need to protect the hostage. Secure the room.
So yeah, they did update the
10
speed
seconds to insertion.
as how fast 3 speeds are. So that's just running around regularly. The shotgun does count, or the shotgun and the pistol do count as a secondary, so like a pistol, so it'll actually speed up the running speed. This is how fast they are now. You just see I'm a tad bit faster. Okay, I'm gonna test out this gun. This is just gonna be straight hip fire, not controlled. It's gonna spray everywhere, okay? So it goes up. Vertical recoil. This is also going to be uncontrolled. Iron sights aren't too bad either. They're clear, which is good. And still vertical recoil. Now this is going to be controlled. It's also, you could also fire it in 3-round bursts. And of course, single fire. Again, pretty nice gun. It is loud, of course, but I mean, other than that, it's pretty cool. Go to check out the Magnum now. See if this thing actually makes some holes, since it is a 357. The only secondary in the game that's a handgun that actually can make holes is the Desert Eagle, and I love using that thing for Valkyrie. But see if this thing actually does something. Now you see that grouping? That's ridiculous. This is uncontrolled right here. That's like, I don't even have to control the recoil by itself. And you can shoot it pretty fast. It's gonna hip fire real quick. Even hip firing the grouping's pretty good. Six in the chamber. Iron sight's pretty cool, and you can quick peek now like that. So it's not too bad. I like the iron sights on it too. And obviously we're going to check out her gadget. It looks exactly like the sensor dart from, or the sensor thing from Battlefield Bad Company 2 and Battlefield 3 on the Recon class. You just toss it, and it emits a hologram. Now the hologram is a low texture version of Alibi. If you're wearing a different headgear, if you have a camo on your MX4 or any attachments, and or if you have a different uniform, you could obviously tell it is a fake. I mean, you could just tell. Like, if you look at it closely, you could obviously just tell that it's a fake. But from a distance, doesn't look too bad. You see that, your first instinct is going to shoot. But if you see the bottom part right there, then whatever. You can pick these back up. It's good to see. Also, if you want to kind of throw the offensive team off. Now, if you have Alibi on the team, and if you run outside, it's going to say you're going to be exposed, but your identity is going to remain.
You have entered an enemy-controlled area.
Classified.
Leave now.
So
You've been spotted.
Identity's still hidden. So if you want to throw off the team, let's say it's a 1v1 situation, right? You want to throw off the enemy team. What you could do is, oh wow. So this is actually another port of entry. It wouldn't let me reinforce that, so that's probably just the way it is by itself. As I was saying, if you want to throw out the enemy team, it's a 1v1.
You will be detected
You
by
could toss one of these things out.
Spotted by hostiles. Fall back.
And see, said it's activated outside, so it's going to say that there's an enemy outside. Obviously, if you're standing still, they're not really going to check. But the fact that they see that notification, they're going to be like, oh shit, someone's outside. Looks like I have to go do something.
You will be detected if you remain in this area. Your location has been compromised.
Don't really know much about the map. More of a type of person who just plays the map and learn as I go. But yeah, like I said, when I'm pressing 5, there's no observation tools whatsoever. That means there's no cameras, which is kind of strange. So you're gonna need a Valkyrie, you're gonna need some echoes, and you're gonna need Maestro to relieve that problem.
Injured by friendly.
Okay, we're gonna check out Maestro next. Check his gun out real quick, and after you look at his gun and some of his gameplay with the drone, I'm gonna check out the shotgun, and then we're gonna just start up some casuals. Shotgun, I think I can only sport a laser sight. It's not bad. I'm gonna be running his LMG with compensator, grip, and an ACOG.
You need to keep
also a laser
secure.
sight.
Fortify the room.
Well, this is a shotgun right here.
10 seconds left.
Spread's kind of tight,
5 seconds and counting.
and you can see how much faster
Good work. Hostage location secure.
3 armors are able to run around now. It's almost like a 2 armor. That's without the pistol. This is what the pistol is. Or that was what the pistol is. No, still pretty fast. This it's ridiculous how fast I'm able to go. It's a good thing too. So we're going to see how big these holes can be made with this gun right here. I think it could be fired as fast as you can pull the trigger. The reload time. Yeah, it's fired as fast as you can pull the trigger. Reload time is ridiculously slow, but okay, so you have to do a little spin for a tactical reload whenever you expend all the shells, but if you only shoot one, it's not that long of a reload. As you can see, it's not really a shotgun to make holes. It's a shotgun for personal defense only. So it's not like mirror shotgun at all. I'm gonna go try to find a hatch just to see how many shots it takes to open up a hatch. So there's one right here. 4 shots. It takes 4 shots to open up a hatch with the shotgun by your side. Alright, this is the LMG. It's 80. You get 2 magazines worth. So I'm just going to spray. This is going to be uncontrolled. As you can see, it goes straight up. It's going to be controlled right here. Really, really, really good accuracy. Now, if you read in the description of this gun, it actually has an extremely good hipfire. I don't know why. And the fact that it has a bipod, it's kind of upsetting you can't use a bipod. It'd be pretty cool if that was like a little hidden thing that he could do. Put his bipod down. That'd be pretty tight, but can't do that. Well, we're going to hipfire this thing. Wherever my reticle or my laser sight is, the hipfire is on point. It's kind of scary. So if you do have some close encounters, you could just spray like fucking crazy. The only bad thing about his gun is that you only have 2 magazines worth of ammunition. So you only get 160 bullets or 240, which is more than enough. But you gotta be reserved. You can't be spraying all over the place. Now this gadget, it can be deployed like an ADS, exactly like an ADS actually. So we're just going to deploy it wherever. And we're going to take advantage of it real quick. So this is this thing. It's only 180 view, cannot do 360. And that's the turret. So the turret overheats after 20 shots, okay? take some shots onto me. I know it does 5 per tick, so let's see. Yeah. So yeah, you could definitely kill somebody with this thing, for sure, definitely. This thing is melee proof. It is, if you shoot it, nothing happens to it. Only if you destroy it, in the sense of if you destroy the outside wall with the thermite, you can just sledge it, and if it's exposed, then it could be taken down. And he gets 2 of these. Be pretty cool if you could place them up top like that, but I think placing it on the ground somewhere would probably be the smartest thing to do. We're going to test it out on the hostage now.
Injured by friendly.
Yeah, so a full magazine of this thing will kill somebody, or will down him at least. Still pretty interesting to see.
KIA.
Yeah, so it does 5 per tick. Yeah, pretty cool. It's going to change up a lot of, there's going to be a lot of strats going to be worked around it with, you know, placing so-and-so gun, or so-and-so, what do you call it, so-and-so turret somewhere. Like, let's say you're playing kitchen in clubhouse and they're about to get that hatch. You place it somewhere smart and undetected, you could take out the
You need to protect the hostage.
hatch,
Secure the
thermite before they break the hatch. This
10
thing has
seconds.
the same iron sights as the MP7 and suppressed
5
magnum.
seconds left.
Pretty interested about this, so let's see.
Hostage was
Okay,
not located.
suppressed magnum has a lot more recoil than it does with the muzzle brake, obviously, and I don't know why the fuck you'd actually use this, but I mean, I guess for the memes, right? Enough with that. I'm more concerned about this shotgun. The shotgun has 90 in its reserve, 1 in the chamber with 30 on it already. So. Yeah, this thing is a fucking monster. It only does 27 damage though, but it is full auto. You just hold it down and it goes to fucking town. So it's the first fully auto shotgun in the game. Yeah, this thing's a fucking monster. It's actually slower if you tap on it. It's actually a bad thing to do. So don't tap fire it. You're gonna want to hold it down because it's slower if you tap fire it. So you see that with the sidearm mount, it goes back to regular 1 speed or 3 speed speed. When you have your primary out, much slower. Let's see if I can put it there. Obviously not. Cool. So that fire actually does destroy small things, drones, etc. But yeah, you see how easily I fucking demolish these walls with just the AA-12. It's ridiculous.
Hostage was KIA.
So we're gonna go to what do you call it? I'm gonna try to play some casuals, see where it takes us. Pretty sure that I won't always be able to pick these guys. We're gonna work our way around it. Let's see where it goes from there. I do think that these two are going to make a good addition to the meta right now, currently. But yeah, pretty excited. It's a lot more balanced compared to what we had before with Lion and Finka. But Lion still being somewhat of an issue. Pretty happy that Alibi, you know, people were saying that Alibi's, like whenever you shoot it, you're going to be outlined by a lion scan. Pretty happy that it doesn't do that. It's kind of just basically like Jackal's scan, but it's a little bit more faster, which is fine. But if I do get her, I'm just going to be running the MX4 with the sidearm, and then I'm also going to be trying to run our other buddy, what's his face? Maestro. Oh wow, I'm about to get kicked. It's because of my name. I'm probably going to get team killed too. Alright. Oh, I haven't checked out the camos either. Should probably do that.
Secure the bombs.
Wall reinforced!
Be advised, the bomb location has been compromised.
Position.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds and counting. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Evil eye ready.
Door secured!
Evil eye ready.
Op 4 found a bomb. You must defend it.
Hey, I died.
Op 4, last operator standing.
Setting down my +1.
Do it, Maestro. You know you want to. Do it.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
So what's interesting is that seeing that the Evil Eye is camera, Dokkaebi could actually, I'm guessing Dokkaebi could actually hack into it, and she could disrupt it too. Pretty interesting to see. Completely forgot about that. Next round, I'm going to try my best to get Alibi. If not, let one of the other guys get Maestro. But that kill that I got on Zofia, it's just timing. But It's interesting. I like it though. Good play style.
We need to locate a bomb. Drone has found a bomb. Insertion in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to go. The diffuser is now secured. Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it. You must recover the diffuser. Bomb has been located. Your location has been compromised. We have it. Diffuser is online and active. Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
I also forgot to mention that the same characters who had the bulletproof cameras are also going to have the cameras on this TTS as well, which includes Doc, Mute, Frost, Cav, and Vigil.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected. Be advised, a bomb has been compromised. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for it. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb.
Setting up a diversion. Deploying the base.
Yeah, 3 speeds being slower definitely kind of brings it down a little bit. Like, I can feel myself, okay, I need to be faster at some places, but I mean, it's good. It is good. It is balanced, but wow. You can feel that significance. Well, that's one match with them. Probably going to play some more later, but going to end the stream right here. Um, my takes on these guys, pretty good. Actually, a lot of fun to play. And it's going to change up the meta in a good way, though. Nothing overpowered, actually. But yeah, y'all take care.